takeoff, go up, change the color to blue, land. We have seen drones controlled by joysticks, mobile application and even by hand gesture in our last video. Have you seen this? LiteWing, take off, go up, turn right, left, land. To control a drone safely with voice, we need a faster responding system. But most of the voice recognition model rely on cloud, where you speak, your voice travels to a server miles apart, gets processed and comes back. But in the world of drone, a 2-second delay is a difference between smooth hovering and a broken hardware. And we should also use an offline model because whenever we connect our laptop to a drone's access point, it will lose internet access. To fix this, we have used an offline speech-to-text engine called Vosk that's lightweight and runs on your laptop. By pairing it with Pi Audio, you can listen to your mic in real time and then translate those sounds into drone commands using Python and LiteWing library. So before getting into coding part, we need to complete two important steps. First one is to upload the latest firmware into our LiteWing drone, and second is to install the LiteWing library. So let me guide you how to flash the latest firmware into our LiteWing drone. Go to Google and search for LiteWing. You can find the wiki page in the top, go into it, and then you will be landed on the LiteWing drones wiki page. In the left side, you can see a section called firmware and programming. Just click into it. From here, you can just flash your latest firmware into our LiteWing drone. Just click to start the flashing. And now you need to connect your LiteWing into your laptop and then just click on the connect device. A tab will be opened with a list of COM port. Just select the COM port that your LiteWing drone is connected. For me, it's in COM port 8. Just select the COM port and click on connect and next. And now you can just click on the flash now to flash the latest firmware into a LiteWing drone. Here you can see the flashing of your latest firmware into a LiteWing drone. And yeah, the flashing is completed. Next, we need to install the LiteWing library. Just go to the Google and search for LiteWing library. And you can find a GitHub page at the top. Just click on it. And you will get into the GitHub repo of our LiteWing library. Here, just go to the code and download the zip file. Once downloaded, extract the file. Here you can find different examples and documentation of our LiteWing library. To install it, just go to the install option and double click. And click on the run. And it will automatically install all the required dependencies files for our LiteWing library. And that's it. Now the LiteWing library is being installed in our system. Now we can get into the coding part. Before diving into the entire code, first let me give a quick overview of the code's workflow. Once the code is executed, the code tries to connect to the drone using the default IP that we have given. Once it connected to the drone, and then the code loads the Vosk AI model, which is an offline speech recognition model, and initialize the Pi Audio stream. Here we are using offline speech recognition model called Vosk because when the laptop is connected to the LiteWing drone, there may not be an active internet connection. So this method allows the system to process voice commands locally without relying on the internet. And once the model initializes, the code continuously listens for predefined keywords that are defined in our code. And then these commands are processed into the corresponding drone control instructions, which are sent to the LiteWing drone for execution. At first, in the coding part, we can find the different set of libraries that we have used in our code. Next, we have the configuration section where we need to set important parameters that are required for our code before execution. First, we can see the drone's IP, which is the default IP, which is used to connect the code to our LiteWing drone. Next, we can see the debug mode. When the debug mode is set to 0, the drone executes the command and starts flying once the code runs. If we set the debug mode to 1, the code will run without triggering the drone to fly. This allows us to safely test and verify the logic of our code without physically moving the drone. Next, we have the mic's index. We need to connect the mic and find the corresponding index of it to capture the live audio feed. Next, we have the maximum height and minimum height parameters, which defines the flying range of our drone. The drone cannot fly above the maximum height or below the minimum height, which helps to improve the safety and control during the code execution. Next is the sensitivity parameter. By adjusting the sensitivity, we can control the drone's speed and responsiveness. Higher the sensitivity make the drone's reaction faster, while lower sensitivity results in smoother and more gradual movements. And below the configuration part, the main programming logic will start. First, we can see the LED color mapping and then followed by the key mappings, which are used to perform different actions. Next, we have the command dispatcher function where the recognized voice commands are translated into the corresponding drone commands. After that, there is a microphone listening loop which continuously captures and processes voice inputs. And that's the overall working of the code. If you need a more detailed explanation, you can refer the article or the GitHub page that we have given. Okay, let me quickly run the code and demonstrate how it works. I will switch the code to debug mode and run it. Once the code starts, it first tries to connect to the LiteWing drone and loads the offline speech recognition model, and it initializes the system. It then converts the voice input into the appropriate flight command for the drone. As you can see the results in the output screen. Takeoff, go up, go up, change color to blue, go right, go left, land. And to stop the code, you can just type Ctrl C and the code will get stopped. And that's it for the coding part, guys. Now let us move on to the live demo of our project. Let us connect the laptop to our LiteWing drone and run the Python script. Take off. Go forward. Go right. Go left. Go up. Go up. Change the color to blue. Turn right. Turn left. Land. And that's how our project works in a good way.